How is everyone doing today on this beautiful Monday afternoon? I hope you all are doing well. Today we're taking a look at the DC Direct Red Hood. This is a reissue, of course, of the DC collectibles back in the day. This figure went up pretty high in the aftermarket, but now I finally got a copy of it in hand. Thanks for my local GameStop. So there's that. But let's take a look at it. So it is just a clear clamshell with the figure, the accessories, alternate head, gun, boomer, batarang, rocket launcher, tons of alternate hands, trading card in the back. There's supposed to be a comic book. But let's just quickly get this guy open and take a look at what he's got. Before we continue into looking at the figure and all he comes with, I want to take a look at this comic book. Looks really nice, real well done. Well done. Love the artwork. So just with the comic, pretty cool. There's a Batmobile and the Joker. Just Todd, of course. I'm just gonna skip through the pages here. Maybe pull it back more. So maybe like, well, I can't see it. This really does invoke the animated series, and again, it's called The Adventure Continues. So cool right there. Oh, my bad. There's Batman and Jason, of course, confronting each other in a bar. All the band and bar. Very nice. It's the last page. Here's he again. Red Hood, of course, escapes. Another day. So, having sort of like, oh, you got to continue the adventure. In the back, DC. So, really, this figure. Let me zoom in. I apologize. Let me zoom in. So, this figure right here is a reuse. Todd has been redoing these DC Direct Batman animated series figures now, and it's pretty cool to get Red Hood. I'm waiting for when we get Deathstroke as well. But one thing I want to point out with my copy is this defect. He does not have the white scar that is supposed to be right here. He doesn't have that line. The retail version is supposed to have that scar, while the platinum does not. So I got the platinum helmet head on my copy, which is fine. I'm not mad about it. I prefer the clean look anyway over what they were doing right here. But this is really cool figure. It's 6 inches tall, pretty basic stuff, and I really like it. But let's get into what he comes with. Then we'll talk more about him. So, comes with the usual DC Direct figure stand. Nothing on the panel right there. So, there's that. Comes with like all McFarlane figures, trading cards. So, very good. Here's the bio. Let me get my camera focus. You can pause that right there if you wish to read it. Next up, let's go to his accessories. He's got a rocket launcher. Pretty nice, green, white, and black plastic. Very, very well. Pistol, just full white plastic. Get my camera to focus on that. Not much, a lot of detail here, just, again, full white plastic. So, he's got his own unique batarang, of course. Very cool. He's got his unmasked, unhelmeted head. Paint job and sculpt work on this is really nice. I like how this looks. It's very clean. Really cool. Very well done. Then he's got the set of hands. 2 trigger finger hands. You can see those are painted. 2 gripping hands. And he comes with 2 splayed out hands. And then, of course, on him, he has 2 fisted hands. So let's move all that out of the way. Let's move it back. And let's bring in some other figures to compare him with. So let me bring in, just to compare him with some Batman. We've got on handy. Here is the DC Heroes Classics black costume Batman with the overall symbol, black and gray. And here's my only other DC Direct figure. It is Batman Beyond. This was a Walmart exclusive. Mine is a bad habit of not standing up straight. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at balancing, but that's how it scales with these two. And this DCUC is more the Marvel Legends scale. So, you can see he's a bit smaller. But, this figure, I like it. But now let's get him in a pose real quick. Let me bring him in a pose. Quickly try out something here. So he's got a lot of joints. I wish he had a bicep cut. His head really doesn't move off. Like, this is what it looks sideways. And I don't hate it, but I think it could look a whole lot better than what we're given here. But let me get him in a pose, and I'll give my quick final thoughts about him. Quick pose here. Let me see. Click my tongue. Let's see here. So there is that. So that's that. There's that. So he's not bad. It's just he's a bit of a pain to pose around. Like, some of his joints in some areas are tight while the rest are loose. His thighs are very loose. So he's really dangly and stuff in some areas when you're trying to move around, but he's overall still a really good figure. Do I think he's worth a pickup? Yes, I do. You need to get him, especially if you're crazy about Batman the Animated Series and you want to add more to your collection. You need to pick up this Red Hood Jason Todd while you can. Do not skip out on him. Do not miss him. Get him, because he will go high on the aftermarket when he's gone. I mean, he already has once. So, anyways, that is all the time I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed. You all know what to do. Disagree, agree, comment down below. And as always, take care.
Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man. Always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man.